My name is Amy. I live here in the Lake Oconee area, and I've been here about 11 years. I lived with my mom and my stepdad. I had 2 brothers and a sister, and I don't know who my real dad is. My mom has never told me, and she refuses to. So my stepdad was very verbally abusive and emotionally abusive. It was pretty bad. For me, it was pretty bad, and that's how I thought life was.
My name is Joseph. I was born in Atlanta, but I was raised in this community, Putnam County community. My dad was really physical. He was really abusive to my mother, abusive to me.
I always escaped to my grandmother's house. I would spend summers with her and weekends with her, and she was like my best friend. So, but she passed away my first day of 9th grade when I was 14 years old. And it was downhill from there. And I just didn't have anybody in my corner. The things that I did were normal things as a child that I was beat up for, like beat up.
I know with my mom, I dealt with a lot of mental things with her just growing up, watching her get beat all the time, or watching her do drugs, or going with her to pick up drugs when I was a child, or watching them do drugs in front of me. I grew up in and out of my grandmother's house as well, back and forth to different family members.
I ran away from home a lot, and I would stay gone for days, sometimes weeks. I would be gone. I would just be bouncing from house to house, staying with friends if I could. I was put in a juvenile detention center when I was probably about 14 and a half. I did 6 months the first time. Then I was released, and then I ran away from home again and kept doing the same thing because I was treated, I was called horrible names.
And I stayed away from my parents till I was 17. Moving around from home to home, and just, like I say, never really had no stability. And then I ended up going to prison in 2009. Circle Ranch is a place where, there's hope, and a place that a child can heal.
I wouldn't have done what I did if I would have had somebody. What the Circle Ranch could do, I didn't have that. If I would have had a structure, if I would have had somebody there to say, this is how you do it, if I would have had someone talking to me like I was a human being and putting me to bed at the same time every night, eating dinner eating dinner together, talking about our day, asking me things, how my day was, and teachers that listened and grown-ups that actually listened to me, I feel that my life would have taken a different course.
What I was wanting was a family. What I was wanting was stability. What I was wanting was people that were going to be in my life for the next, 10, 20 years that I knew loved me, period. Because love to me was more important than any of the material aspects.
But if I would have had somebody, I feel like I would have my kids still.
In a family like that, I believe that, I probably would have been a football star.